Brain factor number 6, this would be categorizing the tasks that you have to complete. And this is going to feed into task efficiency when you're planning your days. Whether you're able to plan way ahead of time or you only have a few moments to throw a plan together. And basically, the way the brain works is our brains like to work in a groove. We like to complete the same type of thinking required, even if it's different tasks, it's the same type of thinking. Our brains get into a groove. Even if this groove can't be for an hour, maybe it's only for 30 minutes, maybe it's only for 12 minutes. But the whole point is our brain gets into this groove and it operates more efficiently. It operates more efficiently this way than trying to switch tasks constantly based on what instant message is popping up, what email is popping up, the phone that's ringing that you feel like you have to answer constantly, people who are walking by and you stop and you address everybody. So every time we switch tasks, we lose an average of 30 seconds of brain restart time, sometimes upwards of 60 seconds. That's why it's so important to not constantly task switch throughout the day. Now, it's impossible to just work on one task throughout the entire day, so let's be realistic. However, if you are constantly task switching every couple of minutes, then your brain is not working efficiently. You're actually working against your brain. I will also say that while in a perfect world, it would be great if you could chunk together all the like tasks all the live long day, that usually doesn't happen either. But if you can chunk together even 30 minutes work of like thinking tasks, that is going to help you operate more efficiently. If you can get a couple of those blocks of times in 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there of the same type of thinking that you need to do, that will be helpful as well. So what do I mean by categories? Well, I'm going to populate on the screen here some possibilities. The part of the brain that we use for communication, whether it's writing or whether it's speaking to somebody, making those phone calls, that is one part of the brain. So if you can chunk together the different emails you need to draft, even if they might be on different subjects, then it's helpful if that is all chunked together. If you have to do any data analysis, our brains can get into a groove as far as the type of thinking we need to do. So in the past, it might have been that you work on one client or one customer or one project at a time, and you hop through all of these different types of thinking. But our brains can actually operate more efficiently if we do the same kind of thinking, even across different projects and across different clients. And the same can work for platforms. If you have to utilize any platforms that are considered clunky, they take forever to load. Sometimes it's helpful if you chunk your tasks based on everything you need to do in that particular platform. You just stay in there because it's the quickest way to work rather than go back and forth between multiple platforms.